In February of 1970, the predecessor to the Abbott decision, a lawsuit on behalf of an 11-year-old girl was filed. Robinson v. Calhill charged that the state's system of financing elementary and secondary schools failed to meet the state constitution's requirement of a thorough and efficient system of education because of discrepancies in per-pupil spending among the state's school districts. The Abbott decisions are 20 different rulings in relation to the unconstitutionality of the level of education in urban districts and the state's responsibilities to its students. The New Jersey Supreme Court found that the education being provided to urban school children to be insufficient and unconstitutional and remanded the state to remedy this by providing additional funding, supplemental programs, facility improvements, and additional accountability measures to ensure urban students of the lowest socioeconomic class were gaining a proper and fair education. The decisions are currently in effect in 31 districts within New Jersey, and other communities are filing for Abbott status. Prudential, a giant in the insurance and investment fields, offered grants to fund the education of teachers interested in education reform and initiatives in major urban areas, emphasizing support, development, and improving the quality of teachers and school leaders. Some of these reforms include increasing literacy, school-to-career transitions, community building, youth development programs, and AIDS prevention projects.
As Prudential Scholars, we have been awarded a full scholarship in return for teaching in a high-needs Abbott district for a minimum of 3 years, and devoting that time to using democratic practices to promote reforms to build a more educated community. Due to limited numbers of highly trained teachers in our content area, specifically biology, Prudential has narrowed its scholarship recipients to those within the math and science fields who will be teaching in Newark, New Jersey, where Prudential is headquartered. Implications of the Abbott decisions for our content area are helping to transition children to a higher level of science education while fostering a sense of democratic citizenship in those students. Most children in these Abbott districts are not even passing the standardized state tests, compelling us to work towards increasing their awareness and knowledge to those of passing grades. By accepting the Prudential Scholarship, Rose and myself have taken the first step in addressing the needs of the Abbott decisions. We've chosen to teach in an urban, high-needs district. Some concrete things that we have done in preparation for our teaching career are visiting the city of Newark on a regular basis to learn more about the people and cultures we will be encountering. By visiting Newark and completing an in-depth study based on the 2000 census numbers, we have learned more about the races and socioeconomic backgrounds of the residents, adding to our community research. Some things that we can do to further address the Abbott challenges will be implementing supplemental programs in our areas that we are knowledgeable about, such as recycling, environmental awareness and activism, and caring for our community. Volunteering in local community centers and just being involved in community relations can also strengthen our ties to the community and promote wellness. Finally, we can continue to support Prudential in its community-based endeavors and work towards obtaining the support of other local businesses.